extraordinary accomplishment. Lord, amen. All right. This commission, I told first lady something. You are my wife. That does not give you leverage in this commission. Whatever you will become in this commission, you are going to earn it. Whatever you will be in this commission, you will earn it. I don't put people into positions anyhow. If you cannot walk up to it, you can't get it. You see the reason why sometimes when we are taking decisions, we don't involve some people. They have not shown capacity. So bringing them in, they will be puffed up by pride. Once you become a leader in any place you are, not only in the church setting, you must show capacity. Whether it is a PR role, as long, don't compromise. We're already teaching, I'm already teaching. As long as it's a system of leadership, everywhere you are, that's why when prayer was in a bishop, I told her you must not take any leadership position as you go to school. No one. There was one that was about given to her to go to what we represent the, what was that? Legal, whatever, meeting, something with all representative of your class for the meeting. And legal lawyers, Delta State. And she was the one appointed for that. She was taught an instruction. Don't take a position you cannot. Once a position is full of you, it has a capacity of changing you. That is leadership. Anywhere you are, I'm already teaching. Wherever you are, once you are given the position shapes you. It shapes you a different entity. It brings. That's it. So anyway, in our place, not just as, you know, this is one of the problems we have in this country. People accept positions without accepting responsibility. It's actually the problem of this country. Our country is blessed by God, but we have leaders who are not working. And when a leader is working, it shows everything in the department start working. If I'm not working in this church, you will know. It will show. So, the word I'm capturing today, what we're going to be looking at, I think I'm capturing it from what Jesus said. What Jesus says. Lord Jesus thanks you so well. No Pharisees, you know how to wash the outside of the cup, and you know how to wash the outside of the cup, but the inner is left dirty. Is left dirty. So, and Jesus at that same moment, he now said to them, he said, you know, how come you know how to understand the seasons? Like, you can look and say it's about to rain. You can look and you say this is winter coming through the looking of the season. And Jesus queried them, how come you are not able to know the seasons the Son of Man is already here? Are you getting it now? So Jesus queried the Pharisees. He said, how come you know how to design the seasons when it's about to rain, when it's harmattan coming? How come you are not able to know? Because at that time, in that time, they never even knew that the prophecy that was written that the Savior would come. They never knew that the Savior was already in their midst. So this is what prompts Jesus to tell them, how come you don't even know? How come? You don't even understand. Please, this message is timely. How come? I thought you were being with me. I thought you were great teachers. I thought you can understand signs. How come you didn't understand this one? So this was Jesus. He was like Marvel. What kind? How people is this? Are we together? So that was when seven down. Let me just pick a bit of it. He was teaching about prophets. When you get to it, you can just go through it. So I'm just paraphrasing it for you. So again, that should serve us right now. So how come you understand the seasons? You can say tell. When it is this season, you tell, but you can tell that Jesus had been born. So this is our own time now. This is what has just been on my spirit. How come the church presently cannot tell the seasons we are? So I'm going to be teaching on what is called times and seasons. Times and seasons. Please understand this. Times and seasons. It should be so complete. Such a what's time now? Huh? 11 minutes after 9. 11 after 9. Okay, AM or PM? Huh? Again, AM or PM? Okay. So, I may not be shouting today, but just get it. In everyone's life, there is a time. In your life, there is a time. You must understand first your life. I'm going to be bringing your life and the chronological, the timing we are right now. Your life has timing. There are times to do certain specific things. If you don't do them and the time passes, you can do them another time, but they will become difficult. Did you understand what I'm teaching right now? For instance, the time to marry, once it passes you by, yeah, there's a time to marry. Yes. Once it passes you by, and the time you want to marry, you will need to, it will take you extra time. Come on, are we together? Do you understand what I'm trying to show up right now? There is a time to start a particular business. When the time passes, oh God, I'm going to prophesy today, I feel it. When the time passes, and you want to do the business some other time, you may have the capital, but you're going to lose a lot or have so much stress. And let me show you another thing and lay foundations. You see the fish and the eagle. The fish, they have gills. They can swim, right? But they don't swim all the time. Because if they swim all the time, they get tired. So you know what the fish does? They will relax after they swim to a particular direction. If they want to go this direction, they will turn and swim to that direction. Once they are in that direction, they will make sure they look for a water that is flowing on that direction. When they understand the movement of the water, they just float their gills on the top of the water. What happened? The water begin to carry them. It is the water that moves them. Let's talk about the eagle. Please, I've often said this in class. You must stress our mind to that. The eagle, the same way. When the eagle flies on the air, the eagle does not soar all the time. Look at what the eagle does. The eagle studies the wind. And when he discovers the wind, he understands whether the wind is going this direction or this way. He understands. When he knows it's going this way, he finds time and bench. And when he saw the wind going his direction, sometimes he will just soar and stretch. And what happens is, as suspense, the wind carries the eagle at that minute to where? To its direction. At that moment, what becomes is, hello? At that moment, the eagle has set itself strength, energy, and it bears or builds on the energy of the wind. And the wind carries, when the eagle goes to its destination, it will just flap the wings again. How would you just imagine, like most Buglus, international companies, uses eagle as their logo. You must know that the eagle, why they use the eagle, the eagle portrays a lot, and not just one among it. So it glides. So in our life, we must understand timing. Hallelujah.
Praise God.
We must understand what?
Timing.
Everybody say, we must understand what? Timing. So there is a time, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 says, that to everything on this earth, there is a time. Are you the owner of this world? Oh, who is the landlord? Who is the landlord? I can't hear you. Who is the landlord? You? Who? Now God wrote, the landlord has sent us a tenancy, a landlord agreement. He said, everything, hey, you are coming to this earth now, but let me tell you, to this earth you are coming, everything in this place operates with timing. Your capacity to understand timing matters a lot. You cannot do well in this part of this world until you understand timing. Your ability to do well is first understanding timing. Let me show you one thing that has helped me in ministry. Do you know what? I understood the time I should enter ministry. I started ministry back 14 years ago. That is when I was 14. So I've been in ministry for, imagine, being 14 years. I've been in ministry. And by 17 years, 18 years, 19, I was leading. By 17, 18, I was preaching to over 1,000 people. Now, what happened? I understand timing. There is a time to start. When you don't understand timing, your life becomes ups and downs. Hence, we're going to be discussing. So this message, I'm going to try and break it into two parts. The timing, spiritual, and the timing in your life. So, wherever you are, at a stage in your life, you should ask yourself, what am I supposed to have been by now? Some of you, this is not the time for you to be, you know what? Some people are living a very disadvantaged life. And all they do is to blame God. Some of you, this is not a time for you to be living in someone's house. This is a time to own your own house. Some of you, this is not a time where you still be doing your own. This is the time you should have be true, drop it, and move to another class. Oh my God, am I preaching to somebody here? Some of you, this is not a time to be keeping that boyfriend relationship. It is a time to have left the relationship and think of the way forward. Please understand, you need to understand. You think these things. Some of you, this is not Some of you, this is not a time of this where you are now. Oh God, it's a lot. So when you wake up, you must ask yourself, what is the timing of my life? What am I supposed to be that I am not? When you discover that, first, you begin to ask yourself, what can I do to meet up? Some of you are really far behind time. Hey, some people here, you are 20 years behind. Some of you are 5 years behind. That means the Lord can give you 5 years. So, someone who is behind cannot be working with another person who is at his own pace. When we came from the night, my wife was telling me, sleep now, sleep now, sleep now. They were like, sleep now. They don't understand that in my time, there is a step I need to step up. So the time they need to rest may not be needed for me now. How many of you discover that when you go to school and you find out that Holy Spirit, I pray for understanding in the name of Jesus Christ. Please open your understanding. Let's get to know what God is telling you. The message is not is to you. So many are out of time. And the worst thing is that they don't even know they are out of time. How can you be 40 years? You don't have a land, you don't have a house, you are not building. At 40 years, you should be through with your house. At 40 years, you should be in your house already. If you are 40, you are living in somebody's house. Oh, what a pain. Should I just say pain? It's a disgrace. Sir, is it my fault? It's your fault. But it's not my fault. Money is not coming. You lack planning. If you don't understand, you don't know what you are talking about. God does not make this world to become a plague to anybody. This life, how many of you have seen some ladies, they say, if I leave this man, nobody will feel my hair. Have you heard that before? They'll say, I am just tolerating this man. Nobody, no woman. And you will see that when the woman step outside, there are many women who are ready to tolerate the woman. And you will discover sometimes it happens in our society. A woman will step in, and the man that was the problem, you will discover that in 2 years, they have achieved something of that. This is the same man. Somebody says nothing can happen. It means what was the problem was not the man. It was because they could not make proper planning. A person came in. Oh my God! Am I preaching to someone here? Some of the things you say there is no solution, there is no way. Somebody step into it and make a way and went out, and you are there crying. There is no way. Please, we are pushing. The message is pushing on gradually. You have to follow. Please, God has sent you to this earth. You don't have to blame people for whatever you are. Whatever you are is not a function of the government. It's not a function of the institution around about you. It's not a function of how you were born. It's a function of your mind. There are people who were born very broke, like the way you say your parents are broke. They were born broke, but their minds, they develop their mind. They set themselves on fire and left poverty at the age of 10, 15. They injected poverty. They found a way. Have you seen that there are some in the streets? You see some people, all of them bumper, this one come and bumper, this one bumper, this one family. Then you will see one. Anybody has got up, he has gone to hustle. How old is he? 9 years. 9 years is hustling. 12 years, he has already started hustling. He has become a mechanic of his own. 13 years, the guy has already finished mechanic work. 14 years, he's looking for how he can get his own stuff. Why the others one, they are not sitting down at home doing another story. Is it happening here? Come on, respond to me. Is it happening? And you see man, in the process of time, like 2 years, he will start something like he will start be fixing people generator, fixing people car. From that, he will begin to knock one small container, a counter like this, start selling from counter. He will from one counter in the front of the house. He will put another counter. From there is a time for everything. So if the time is the right message, I feel like preaching. Young girls, there is a time to stop dressing like a harlot. Now, some of you wear anything you like, and everybody goes into you, they sleep with you. You are not worried. Keep on doing it. Don't worry. A time will come, you will discover. I'm not preaching to somebody here. Those things that you feel they were nothing, they will begin to stop your shining. They will stop your season. Certain relevant individuals can no longer stay around you because you have become nothing. And at that moment, they begin to blame everybody. They begin to pack from one place to another place. To blame anybody. At that moment, they have been able to interpret themselves to the society. People don't know their wrongs. Now, I'd like you to begin to ask yourself, what's time? What is the season of my life? This is the season. What season are you? Some of you are in a boyfriend's house and you are with a boyfriend. You are there 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. The guy has not done your traditional marriage. He just did your introduction. You are giving birth to the child, and you say, "He's my husband." You are not yet a husband yet. Can I preach it to you? Because you don't understand. Listen to me. There are some times, and you begin to. You are still. Some of you now the boyfriend is calling you. You are an African queen. You are an African. After 2, 3 years, he doesn't do anything. How many of you know when the relationship is getting tougher, the more you spend, sometimes the more finish begin to enter. If some of you have dated your wife longer, you would have not married a woman today. And I preach to somebody here. And what as you continue to preach, you think they have done introduction. You think you know your father, you know your mother, you know your uncle. He died nuclear for you. But along the line, he went somewhere and impregnated again. And the guy dragged them that you must pay the bed price. They are not paying your bed price, but because of pressure, you will pay that bed price of that girl. And tomorrow that guy becomes the first wife, and you become a baby mama because you don't understand. There is a time to go to school. There is a time to go to church. There is a time to become a father. See, some of you are already fathers and you are still in the youth. When I mean being the youth, doesn't mean that you go to youth meetings. Youth is my mind because it's human. Some of you are still behaving like a bachelor when the responsibility of a father is already on your shoulder. And I'm preaching to somebody here. All your friends are bloody bachelors. You are thinking of living a bachelor life, and you keep on downloading bachelors around you. And when I talk about the issue of marriage, all you say is, "It's not yet time. Give me some time. I need some time. I need some money. I need some money." And every year you need some money. And listen to me. There is a time to be a bachelor. There is a time to be a married man. When the time to be a married man has come and passed, and you are still a bachelor, even opportunities will close. And I preach to somebody here. Sometimes you deliberately fight in your time. When your time is about to pass you and there is no money to make your dream come to pass, you fight, you travel, you take certain dangerous steps to ensure that these things happen. Because it is your time. The time to marry you is now. And now you are just beginning to read my road. I need to buy this car, I need to build this house, and who told you that that's listen. The time to build a house has passed, the time to buy a car has passed, and now it's the time to marry. You want to say until you buy a car, you will not marry until you build a house, you will not marry. You are using one time to destroy the other time. Can I show you one thing? You cannot give that to a child to them, the child will start primary 6. Come on, I preach to somebody here. A child must need to go through sequential training. He must go through some level of kindergarten school. Listen to me. Those of you are saying, "I must buy a car, I must do this before I get married." Sometime before the time you will get married and start planning your children, you will have become loose, and many opportunities will have passed you by at that time. I love the way things are happening right about me. It was a deliberate plan. Is God talking to somebody here? Yes, sir. There's a time to start store. There's a time. He's not far from me. And I know. Married to my midnight. Yes, we live. Married Somebody say time. Say it again, say time. So, check your life. Now, women, I'm just trying to touch you. This is not even the thing I'm trying to do today. Because this one is right. Women, you that are married, there is a time to behave well in your husband's house. Can I preach it to you? Yes, do I have women in the house? Yes. There is a time to do what? Now that your husband is still loving you, use that time to be a good wife. There is a time the love of the man can finally disappear. If that time you are beginning to be a good wife, no matter what you do, the time has passed you. I'm preaching to somebody here. How many of you understand what I'm talking about? Now that the husband has your time, he check on you, he check on the children. Now that he show up to you, you run around the house and you feel like you have become something. You don't know there's a time to make sure the love gets stronger. Listen to me very carefully. When you don't make use of that time, when the time passes, when the man begin to lose focus, when somebody begin to please the man more than you outside, when somebody begin to show something nice outside, when somebody has more capacity more than you outside, and the man begin to have more time with the person, and that time you begin to pray and begin to be the best wife. But no matter what you do at that time, the man cannot turn out. He's sitting on for such a man to turn out. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Because you don't understand. There is a time. There's a time. There's a time. Look at your neighbor and say there's a time. There's a time. Even there is a time to know how to cook. There's a time to know how to cook. You are in your mother's house now, you don't know how to cook. You are gallivanting up and down, wearing mini skirt, throwing your skirt up and down. You are a boy, you are doing nothing, you just sit down. Your mother buys food for you, say, "Not do Yahoo." Make money and you are just there doing nothing, wasting your time. And all you do is just press for money to give you. You don't have any handwork. You don't have anything you learn. You are just like that, and you are wasting your time. Somebody is helping you to waste your time. Do you know one of the most pathetic things that has happened in this generation? Most of these guys are just internet work. Let me tell you one of the things. When they get money, they drop their handwork and they use the money to do it. This is the most stupid thing I've ever found in there. You can use the money to amplify what your trade is and make it a guru. If you are a waiter, you can use that to make yourself. If you have not learned much, you look at the gate you saw today. Isn't that beautiful? Now you can use that to amplify yourself to learn something more and begin to produce. You do things, you have machines. You begin to employ people, bring people from Lagos, bring people from different walks of life. Put them in your house, make them your staff, and put them on a 10-year contract. Make a company, use your mind to do important things. Rather, what they do is to gather the money to casket and do the money to do whatever they want to do. They spend the millions upon women that have no contribution. Listen to me, I am speaking this to you. There are some women, not boys, they spend much money on a woman that has never given them any idea to make money. We don't spend money anyhow. We spend it according to how the inputs, the impacts. If I tell you something, you will laugh. So that is it. There is time. Check it out. At this level I am. A few days ago, we went to go and prepare my generator. So while we were sitting at the place, I told them I'm going to sit them and wait until they fix this thing up. It's a new one, so I don't know whether they can tamper with any part I don't like. So while they were fixing it, and there was immediately we come, and the guy was able to carry a go-away man. How do they call this Igbo man? Oyibo, come. And the Igbo man come. And he carried, they said, no carry generator. He carried generator. And the Igbo man was helping the guy. And I asked him, is he our apprentice? To say yes. I called the guy to the corner, is he our apprentice? To say yes. So they were walking. And prayer was playing, and he said, what will this Igbo man be doing to learn how to repair generator? you should be close to 50. What you go repair for your life again? What will you see to repair? Because I experienced person, and I told her, I said, don't worry, you don't know this evil man. Whenever you see some evil men that are dangerous, some are foolish, but the one that are foolish are few. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Now, and I asked, I said, watch, this man does not come to learn generator because he wants to do the generator. Maybe, I said, watch what is happening. In 2-3 months, you will not see this man. Maybe he wants to open a generator store, but doesn't know how to. He has the money, he has a family, but he doesn't know how to. How can he operate on the business he doesn't know? So he must first of all become an apprentice. He said, maybe it's true. I said, it's not maybe. This is how they behave. Sometimes they will come into your shop and become just somebody. They are learning how to cook. They are waitress and waiter. They are doing all these things. All of a sudden, you will hear that the best supermarket, the best hotel is owned by that guy that was the waitress in your place. And while we were doing, when it's time to buy things, and when it's time to buy some other thing, then I said, okay, we go bring the things. We discovered that there was one big shop in that place. That is where they sell all these generator, so mechanic things. He is the owner of that thing. He just newly started it. So when prayer happened, he said, Jesus, see what you taught us now. I said, listen to me, listen. Some poor people, because they are poor in mind, they become sick. Oh God. If it were some people, tell them, go and learn from that, they will say, for what? Me, learn. There are some women, there are some men, there are some children, their father may be multinational, they may have money. And the father is telling you, go and learn. Just go to that weather place and they learn weather. For what? Word. If you want to say, I will just let me be there. I know how to calculate this. They don't know the time. And that's why when they start the business will fall. And all they begin to do is to play witches and wizards. When witches and wizards, at that time they were on a conference holiday. They didn't even discuss your matter. Only you begin to bring your matter up. Why? Someone say time. Look at your neighbor and say, do you know where you are? Ask the question. Again. I met a young girl in this church some time ago. The parent told her, we cannot train you. So we don't have the money to train you. I said, well, I need to so she told me. Said they don't have money to train you. So now she was trying to save to enroll work, and they told her rubbish. Who wants to send to school? And they just crashed it. And I told her, listen, your parents have lived their life. Run for your own life. Look at your neighbor, say your parent. Look at that person, say your parent has lived his own life. Run for your own life. What work for your mother may not work for you. And I told the young girl, I said, no, I will help you to enroll the WAEC. He said, but if I enroll WAEC, what is the need? I said, don't be foolish. Go and write the WAEC. Once you pass it, anytime anybody want to help you in future, anytime somebody want to push you higher institution, it will be easy for you. He said, I said, but now if you don't write it, when it start to help you, before you will say you want to go and write WAEC, as big as you are, by that time you become more bigger. Your breast will shoot out like a catapult. You will have beer left and right, and that time you will be shameful to go and write the exam. Write it down. And I wrote the exams. I remember I was ministering in Benin, Edo State, when I sent the money down and they enrolled, and she wrote the exam and she made the exams. Now, I expected that by that level, and you can see there are things when you miss them, you can't get them again. You are with a boy looking for him. So I have seen some young girls in this church. How can you just be dating a boy and you go back to the boy house? There's something that happened that I was discussing with First Lady. One woman is related to somebody in this church. The woman was dating somebody, and when he was dating the person, it's a woman. Okay, when he was dating the person, and suddenly the woman packed from her own house. Okay, she packed from her own house to the man's house. Give me the prelude. And when she packed from her house to the man's house, even the phone she had, she dashed it to one of the man's children. Am I preaching to somebody? In other words, your bed price has not been paid. You have self-fought yourself. They are not paying your bed price. What do you do? You are sharing your property. Right now, there is problem in the house. And the woman, she doesn't know where to go because the phone she has dashed out, the school she has dashed out, but what she don't have, she has given herself. I give myself away to you, to you, to you, to you, to you, to you. Why are you looking somewhere? So this is wrong. If the man really needs you all the time in his house, tell him to go and see your people. What tell yourself now? Are you back from work? Where are you? Come. Are you back from school? Where are you? Come. Are you back from wherever you travel to? Are you back from your auntie house? Come, I'll miss you. If you miss me this bad, see my parents. Look at your neighbor, say, see my parents. Look at the person now. That's why I was telling the pastor on Sunday, and I told him to go and do the needful. He should do the needful. Somebody say time. Again. Look at the neighbor, say neighbor. There is a time to depend on people. And there is a time not to depend on people. Do you know that some of you have been depending on people since you came to Ogele? Till now you are still depending on people. Live your life to a place that people can also depend on you. You can't depend on people every time. And the problem is that when people don't give you, you get angry with them. I think that is what is happening. When they give you some years ago, you call them every sweet name. The moment they fail, one thing they do, you have taught them to become mama, the perpetual enemy. Why? Look at the neighbor, say time. Let me use this my son to preach a little bit today. Stand up, please. Stand up. Let me use this guy to preach. There is a time to be a passion. When I look at you, you don't look like a boy, you look like a man. All the men look at this man. If they say all youth come out, you can come out as a youth. But if they say all men come out and you don't come out, yeah. There are some of you. There was one girl in this church. She has a bulky body. You know what I told her? I said, this body God gave to you is a body to marry early. God did not give you this body. So therefore, run fast. Run your education fast. Run fast. If God give you bulky body, you must make sure you run ahead of time. Come. Who is this man to you? Face the church. He's your friend. You are married. Can I see you? Now, if these two people start together, face the church. This is why they say, "Come on, people are broken." It's expensive. Look this man. If you come as a young boy, you want to greet, who will you greet? No, who will you greet? Wait, I'm going to ask you that you are trying to protect you. Hey, you sir, if you want to come, you don't know them before, and they are standing, and they say the men in the church are waiting. Who will you greet? How will you greet him? How will you tell this one? But if this one will be higher, you will do like this. But this one you will not do like this. There are some of you who are already men. You know what to do? You will cut away from the people that are too youthful. The people that are always playing. You know some people, they play. They try to play for life. All of a sudden they say, because they test, they go on. A time comes, you will just tell yourself, it's over. I got to be serious with my life. Welcome to the next photo. Shake it. Advance enough to get married and nothing is happening. Go in the place of first check your character. Not the prayer first. Check your character. Call a spade a spade. Don't say, now say I pay you. If you don't want to take me, make it leave me. Now say I take bomb me. Then I take me. He's a lie. There is a time to throw away certain character. I know they take nonsense with me. I don't take nonsense. If you don't like me, another man will come. Listen to me. There is a time the men will no longer become a. Who no know? Just a play. Tell your neighbor, say just a play. Plan of life you declare, you understand that one tree cannot make a forest. So only you cannot be so much great. You need a teamwork. In this world where people betray people every day, you must raise confidence. And those are the first. Your own children and the people that are around you that become tomorrow. Start now. Whatever, start now. I beg you in the name of God, start now. There is no better tomorrow. It is now. I wonder why people copy our messages but they don't copy the way we run our things. I don't believe there's anything better than now. Everything about me is it must be done. It must be done. It can be done. Put your life that you are the person God is raising to become the new face of wealth in your family. In your family, people have been broke, including you were broke. See yourself as the savior of the family from today. Start seeing yourself. And once the moment you start seeing yourself, you start asking yourself, what must I do to achieve this great feast? What can I do to be this person I want to be? Hello? Hello? I see myself that I saw the West. I know I saw the West myself. So I am patterning my life after that all the time. This is not the time to just draw makeup and yet you are going nowhere. Pattern your life. Young ladies, pattern your life. Everybody, work on your life. You can't continue to be so wealthy when you waste money like that. You just finish eating. You are on the keke. You see, they call it bakery. You will buy, and you are not hungry. You just keep on eating and eating and eating. Please, your belly should understand where you are going. Be disciplined. Hey, be disciplined to where you are going. If you know where you are going, you must discipline yourself to get there. Look at your neighbor. If you are sure, tell your neighbor, I have somewhere going. If you are not sure, just forget about the neighbor. You are very sure, look at the neighbor and say, there is somewhere I'm going. I will be somebody. And I know the person I want to be. Let me show you one more example. Do you know some of us will see that and say, all of a sudden I will just see money on the road that I'm not going to forget. Okay. Do we have those people here? Their branch, they are here. The branch, where the branch is here. All of a sudden, as I'm passing out, all of a sudden, they are rubber. As the government people are passing, they are put to just go home. The money will just fall. As the money just fall, now let me just go there. Nobody they pass. I just take them. I just enter the bush. From there, I just go right to my house. They have to hide down from my cupboard. From there, I will chop a small. I'm going to put back home. That is the same way. You know how am I going to be tomorrow? See yourself tomorrow. In the Bible, one of the people God recommended song in the Bible, they are the sons of Israel. The Bible says the sons of Israel, they understood the times. Hallelujah. In 1 Chronicles chapter 12 verse 32, they understood the time. And the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200, and all their brethren, they are their commands. They understood times. Brother, some of you just get 100,000, you are going to Egypt. What did they do you? There are some times you should not know where there is Egypt is in this town. There are some times you should not know the names of hotel in this town because of you are planning. Let me tell you what 10,000 will do for you today in the next 10 years. Sometimes, how many of you know there was a house? I told them that there was a house. They wanted to sell 3.something million because the people had problem. Illegal at the beginning. 3.something million because the person has a court case, and if he does not pay the money, he's going to jail. The daughter of the person is a lawyer. He became a lawyer. It was a lawyer that was trying to sell this property. They don't think that lawyer, when judge is pronouncing, you don't know the lawyer, he was sending to you. And they saw the house 2.9 million. That has paid me because they called me to come and buy a house. At that time, one of my money was with somebody. And I told the person, can you give me that my money? He said, no, that has paid me. That is the house. If I share that house today, 10 million, they will rush it. They will rush it. Just 10 million, and I will be glad to sell it. So, please, there is time. Those of us who are not even walk any walk in your life, you are getting post rates. There is a time to get post rates. There is a time. So check your life. I asked one of my son, if I bless you now, which car will you buy? He said, Venza. Venza. I asked him again, which day? One day I asked one of my son, which car will you buy? If I pray for you and God bless you. He said, Akula said yes. Dangerous cars that when they are brake light, when keke person is paying your bumper, if you never tell your house, you go back and forth. You know go into the news tire. There's one guy in Osoro. They say your property, they don't give us something, they bought a car. And when they bought the car, was driving out Osoro, and he does not have anything that is doing. Carrying gas, they were calling him Sherman. After some months, money not finish. I like gas, they can shop money finish quick. I like them. What they want the money finish, they know where they come out. You know they tell them and they will tell you. Yeah. One day, the guy say, no money, he got back the car. Then the drum one time, he lose one of the tire. Guy go with one from there as I won't sell her. He set the tire. Okay, Peter again. He lose the other tire. Now so he can lose the fourth tire. They go hand the motor for a compound. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Peter tire. He said, is it possible to lose the AC? When they lose the AC, check out what happens in the car. So that was how somebody came and bought a car with that tire. So they buy the car, and you know how much that car will cost. Because he doesn't have the money to buy tire inside. So a man can buy the car with that tire, and when I buy tire, rings together and put this tire. There's a family called Who Knows Tomorrow family. You know them. How many of you have come and remember them? They are very wealthy family. Let me tell you one thing that happened in 1994. I am a witness. The man bought 16 trailers. How many trailers? 16. In one day, the company gave the man Benz as a free gift. Benz! You know what was 16 trailers? 16! One day, I never see her. I will tell you how much. But when the man died, this is my point now. When the man dies, they share one of the old trailers. They begin to drive. They know that trailers were getting accidents, many things were happening. They now share the trailer. One of the son, which is the first son, the trailer they share from him. He was managing the trailer to a point that the money they used to give him the balance was not enough. He sold the trailer to somebody. After selling the trailer, he began to enjoy the money. He still dey carry it. I don't know what he was carrying. He was just living it like he turned to a motorball to his own trailer that he sold. See, what I am telling you now, plan your life well. Some of your husbands, you will give your life in this dispensation of Tinubu. You give your life 2,000 naira to go to market. And when the wife come, you will say, the wife give you 1 or 2 minutes for walk. Don't you know on the head? Don't you know on the head? Put on the meat. The woman will say, the meat go finish. And some men, now say, are you questioning authority? Who gave you money? You be full of idiot. At the end, one day, 2 days, food finish. Then I say, food don't finish. Then wait, later, not disturb me. Not disturb me. You will do like a dog when just really born. Is it true? There's a time to use the money to do something on ground. Let me say this to you. When money enter your hand, use it to do something on ground. When all the time, this my son, I tell you that not some sisters, there is a time for everything. Woman, there is a time. Start now that there is time. Tell me what say start now.